You know, well, let me say good morning to you, good evening, and welcome to the Mental House. And do mean Mental House. With me, your host, Khadija. And because narcissism is so prevalent with Americans and the way we have been socialized and conditioned over here, and I'm not saying that it's not a problem anywhere else, but I'm saying especially in America. And if you've ever been here, it's the socialization of Americans that lead me to the conclusion that is prevalent with a lot of males here. And all the people who defended Shannon Sharpe, I just like to say, while he hasn't been in a court of law or a civil court, because this is a civil suit, I'm still from the school of where there's smoke, there's fire. Mr. Sharpe has been caught up in some craziness like this. So, and his reputation precedes him. Okay? But what I'm most disappointed about when it comes to this man right here is he's the epitome of a big black buck. He is the epitome of a big black buck. He is an embarrassment, not only to his children and his daughter in particular, that he goes after girls younger than her. And as a mature grandfather age person, if you don't claim it, I don't know if but he's definitely in the grandfather realm, probably great grandfather. 56, yeah. So for you to be out here wilding out over a 19-year-old who may be 21 now is a travesty. Because I'm gonna say something. Had it been my daughter, and I don't care if 19 is grown, as soon as we found out that your ass was 56 years old, I already know that she was manipulated, and all her uncles would whoop yo, because you a beast, right? So you would have to be dealt with like that because you're a predator in this community. But I'm not going to go no further with this. I want y'all to check out Ticket TV. I listen to this brother a lot when I want to hear my sports news. And he's pretty accurate with the things that he reports. A shout out to Ticket TV. And I really want to acknowledge this posting that he live stream, I think that he did. And he said things about Shannon Sharpe that are pretty recent, okay? Especially since these misconduct allegations have, started in 2010. See, Shannon's got a history, like I said before, of doing this kind of stuff. And then you heard the lady that Tasha K, shout out to Tasha K, told her that she had a 10-year relationship with him, and he cheated on her or did whatever, and the reason why they broke up. But she's saying that he raped her. That's what she said. She said that he raped her. Okay? So just keep that in mind. But check out what my man from Ticket TV reported. And I'm gonna be back with my commentary.
To report you guys, it is a real bad situation now because Shannon Sharpe, according to reports coming out of ESPN sources, they're saying that Shannon Sharpe will never return to ESPN and has possibly been banned from the network, which is, man, this is crazy, bro. They're saying he possibly has already been banned and it hasn't been made public yet from the network. Uh, and this is coming from ESPN, sources inside ESPN, which is absolutely crazy, man. That's why Stephen A. Snitch was sitting up there acting like the chump he is, cowering behind the situation. He the one that was sticking his chest out to get Shannon Sharpe over there. Now you running and hide. Your man said he innocent, and you don't even want to stand behind him. It's not going to hurt Stephen A. Snitch to say, look, I believe Shannon Sharpe. I'm standing with him. It's not going to hurt Stephen A. because he's just saying, look, I hadn't seen all this other stuff, period. And these are all facts. These are all facts. To the brother who said that Deshaun Busby lost to Deshaun Watson and Jay-Z, how did Busby lose to Deshaun Watson when he won? Tony Busby got 23 settlements from Deshaun Watson. And the situation with Jay-Z, the girl dropped the lawsuit, and Tony Busby is still suing Jay-Z in court. Jay-Z suing Tony Busby. And the judge has still yet to make a decision on whether he's going to throw out Jay-Z's claims. He still haven't made a decision on that yet. What are you talking about? Y'all not making no sense. So let's get back to the video, right? I speak facts over here. I don't want to speak from no other thing except for factual information. That's why when I come in here, I'm going to bring y'all facts. That's all. So according to the reports, it says ESPN broadcasting personality Shannon Sharpe has found himself in hot water following a recent scandal that has come to light involving an OnlyFans model with 3 women. This is crazy. I didn't even know it was 3. I thought it was 2. This shit say 3. Damn. It says with 3 women reportedly accusing him of sexual misconduct since 2010. ESPN sources suggest that Sharpe is possibly already banned from the network and is likely never to return. This shit is crazy, bro. So they're saying that this dude had 3 since 2010. So all this shit about, oh, they coming after him now because he's getting the bag. That nigga ain't had that type of bag in 2010. He ain't had that type of bag in 2010. This shit is crazy, bro. So it says, with 3 women reportedly accusing him of sexual misconduct since 2010, ESPN sources suggest that Sharpe is possibly already banned from the network and likely never to return. It says on Easter Sunday, the NFL Hall of Famer was facing a $50 million lawsuit over an alleged sexual misconduct filed in Clark County, Nevada. Although Sharpe was quick to deny these claims, it appears that there may have been more to the story. The reports from these claims suggest that the woman identified as Jane Doe and Sharpe met in 2023 and had a consensual relationship at the start. However, the report then marked that this quickly turned into an abusive one with 2 instances of assault as well. Damn. The Jane Doe also claims in her lawsuit that the second instance happened in 2025 when Shannon Sharpe came over to her apartment on the pretext of delivering Christmas presents and birthday gifts and eventually forced himself onto her. The former NFL tight end was also facing media scrutiny following a sexual encounter with another woman that was displayed on an Instagram live stream. This reportedly caused more emotional stress to this current accuser. However, this lawsuit brought a lot of more information to light. Shannon Sharpe referred to this lawsuit as a shakedown, claiming it was an effort by the defendant's lawyer, Tony Busby, who had targeted Jay-Z in the past as well. He has also been direct in identifying the individual accusing him as an OnlyFans model, only known as Carly. However, in the light of the 56-year-old denying the claims, the situation has taken a turn. Recent evidence has seen leaked chats between Sharpe and his accuser, revealing the details of their conversations while confronting him about using protection. In addition to this, Busby and his team has also presented a recording of a phone call in which a man supposedly identified as Shannon Sharpe threatened the plaintiff. Sharpe had a history of problematic cases against him. The NFL tight end faced domestic violence allegations back in 2010. The defendant filed a restraining order against Shannon Sharpe. In response, Shannon Sharpe left CBS for a brief period until matters were resolved. The restraining order was eventually dismissed without criminal charges being filed. The controversial state of affairs has garnered a massive dip in Sharpe's reputation on media platforms. In this light, it seems increasingly likely that Shannon Sharpe will be banned from ESPN. Man, this shit is crazy, man. I didn't even know this dude had 3 allegations, man.
Damn.
So I told y'all last night that girl came out. It was another girl came out, did an interview last night. And so she did an interview accusing Shannon Sharpe of sexually assaulting her. She says, now this girl worked at ESPN. Her name is Michelle Evans. Now she worked at ESPN. She used to be a reporter. And that's her in the picture. She interviewed Shannon Sharpe back when he was playing for the Denver Broncos. Apparently, she said that they ended up getting into a relationship. They ended up having a relationship for 10 years. She says the reason why they broke the relationship, she broke the relationship off is she claims that Shannon Sharpe cheated on her and moved uh and moved her into a new house. And moved the new girl into his home without telling her. She says once she found out that Shannon Sharpe did that, she broke up with Shannon Sharpe. And she says after that, Shannon Sharpe summons her, and she says that he R-worded her. He forced her to have relations with him after she broke up with him. And she said that she didn't even sue him for that. She said she didn't even sue Shannon Sharpe for that. She said she didn't even make a police report. She didn't even sue him for that. She says the reason why she bringing it up now and got mad is because Shannon Sharpe went on social media platforms and went on media platforms like his podcast shows and stuff like that, mentioning the situation and basically slandering her. So now she says that she came out and she filed that suit, and she been filed that suit, and she filed the restraining order back in 2010. So Shannon Sharpe been had allegations like this since 2010 when she filed that restraining order. So again, now here's the thing: everybody was jumping to Shannon Sharpe's defense, saying, "Hey man, they're doing Sharpe dirty, man. They tearing the black man down, man." And everybody has short memory because these same people that are saying this are forgetting what Shannon Sharpe did to Antonio Brown. Now remember, not Antonio Brown, to Deshaun Watson. Now remember, Deshaun Watson, he was infamously sued by the same lawyer, Tony Busby. But when he was sued by Tony Busby, Shannon Sharpe didn't say, hey, this is Tony Busby's trying to shake down and tear down a black man. Shannon Sharpe said that you have to blame Deshaun Watson, which is what Shannon Sharpe didn't take accountability of himself. He said because Deshaun Watson put himself in this situation is what Shannon Sharpe said. So he said you have to blame Deshaun Watson. I'll let you hear what he had to say.
I hate that he put himself in. He did this. He did this. He allowed people to say that he did these things. And so it's hard to feel sympathy or empathy.
So it's hard to feel sympathy or empathy for Deshaun Watson. That's Shannon Sharpe's words. Because he said Deshaun Watson put himself in that situation, even though he said, yeah, man, he need to take it to court and fight it. Because I'm telling you something, I'm going to take it to court. But then Shannon Sharpe got exposed. Shannon Sharpe didn't try to take it to court. Shannon Sharpe said it was fake allegations, and he tried to pay the girl $10 million. And got caught up because his dumb ass broke a confidentiality agreement that he asked for. And now they expose everything about him that was going on behind the scenes since February. I just want niggas to stand on equality and truth. That's all I want. I want them to stand on truth and equality.
Me too.
That's all I want. Shannon Sharpe out here criticizing Negroes and being all judgmental, all high and mighty. But he got his own situation that he won't even take accountability for when he put himself in that situation. Everybody tell him, hey man, the girl set him up. How the girl set him up when Shannon pulled up on the girl? See a fool, play a fool, nigga.
One of the reasons why
he pulled up on her. Shannon Sharpe is on podcast shows talking shit to other dudes about dating girls. Talking about, he told the comedian Donnell Rawlings, oh, you like him young. He just told him that 3 months ago. Meanwhile, Shannon Sharpe been boning a 19, 20-year-old girl and got exposed. Make it make sense? Don't nobody want to talk about that, though. The nigga don't want to keep it real. They don't want to keep it real.
People to